Both your favourite positions. You know what I expect of you. Punch with the knuckle part of the glove. Break when I tell you to. And if one of you goes down, the other go to the furniture of the corner. Okay, shake hands, boys. Good luck to you both.
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 3-minute rounds for the interim WBO Lightweight Championship of the World.
Can Kevin Mitchell pass the test in front of his beloved Eastenders here? Look at Katsidis ready to go. Look at both of them here. They can hardly wait to get at each other after all the build-up there's been to this fight. It's in West Ham, but it feels like a big Las Vegas fight night here, doesn't it, Jim?
Tremendous atmosphere, but what a tremendous event. This is a fight that can't fail to live up to expectations. Good job from Katsidis.
Mitchell with the classy jabbing straight away. 1, 2, 3 of them landing on Katsidis, who's only lost in his career to 2 world champions. Came over here before, he was in a thriller with Graham Earl, voted Fight of the Year 2007. There were 4 knockdowns, and Katsidis destroyed Earl that night. Although he had to take account himself. He was touching down, and his knees were buckled by one Earl shot. That was after the towel had come in from the Earl corner. So intense was Katsidis' assault.
And Mitchell getting the jab off nice and quickly, keeping Katsidis at arm's length, which is what you want to do. He wants to stand his ground. He wants to do this with movement, but when he punches, he wants to punch with authority. You have to gain the respect of fighters like Katsidis. You can't allow them to march forward, and this is a good positive start from Mitchell.
Can be a dynamite puncher, Katsidis, and it'll be a big moment really the first time he lands flush. Mitchell doesn't really want him to do that often. Not that there's too much doubt about Mitchell's chin, but he is in here at a deeper level than he has been before. There's no doubt about that. This is a step up from the Prescott fight, and here Katsidis has him where he wants him on those ropes. Mitchell has to get out of that there. There may be moments of crisis along the way here. They've had enough drama already at West Ham with the football this season. There might be more here tonight.
Well, there's no question there's going to be times here when Mitchell's going to have to take big punches and come back with punches of his own. And that was the first real assault that Katsidis launched, and it looked pretty impressive. Mitchell doing well with the jab at long range, but didn't cope with Katsidis up close too well there.
Just looking to jab and use the ice-cool tactics that served him so well against Prescott. Mitchell in the red trunks, the claret trunks I should say, the famous claret and blue he's wearing of West Ham.
Katsidis not setting the pace the way I expected him to do, but this is not his 12-round plan. He's obviously just having a look at Mitchell, just working things out. But he hasn't been as busy in the opening rounds as I expected. Mitchell maybe just nicked it with the jab, the accurate jabs. Boxing well, Mitchell, on the move and punching with authority. That's what's required here.
Katsidis is looking to cut off the corners while he does that. He's after him here. He knows what Mitchell's going to try to do because he's looked at tapes of the Prescott fight. He's looking to wheel away here with those big right hands. Mitchell has to be careful that he isn't shaken up. I think Mitchell might have just nicked the round on the jab there.
Quicker, remember it's a big ring, you cut it off, and then let's not start to chase him across the ring.
Brendan Smith working the corner there.
Well, Katsidis produced a more impressive work twice in the round, but I don't think he did enough to win the round. My worry has always been that Katsidis could maybe overwhelm Kevin Mitchell, and a couple of signs in the opening round that is not impossible.
He did get to him a couple of times, gave him some uncomfortable moments there. Almost chased him across the ring at one point. Black trunks, remember, Katsidis, who holds this interim world title for the WBO in the lightweight division. The winner of this should fight the winner of Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the top pound-for-pound operators of recent years, who fights Juan Diaz soon for the title itself. It's a little bit complicated, but put it this way, Mitchell is a big league player should he come through here.
Puzzled with Katsidis using these tactics. Boxing away from home, you usually feel you have to do that a little bit more, but he's backing off, circling around, just coasting here. Is he trying to draw Mitchell onto something? Again, not what I expected from him.
Something a little bit different here from Katsidis. He's the one giving us the lateral movement. Now that wasn't in the script, was it?
Good solid jab there from Mitchell.
He's just trying to make Mitchell do something a little different, isn't he, here? Good stuff from Mitchell. Combination punching, then away again. But can he stay away?
Well, Mitchell has proved he can box under pressure for 12 rounds. He did that against Prescott. Not quite so intense pressure as we're seeing here, but he's coping with it well. He's landing good, snappy punches. You have to get this fella's respect. I think he's doing that. Well,
he's got 16 wins himself inside 3 rounds, Mitchell. He thinks he might be the puncher in this fight. He can mix it up. He can box or he can blast a bit. Sometimes he used to get carried away earlier in his career, a bit too wild, rushing things a little. He's matured a lot after a bad hand injury, which meant he had to go and work on the London Tube for the best part of a year, working the nights. Thought he might have to retire.
Boxing with a cool head here. Katsidis not really so far in this round been able to do anything really effectively. Marching forward in a straight line, walking onto the jab.
Good right hand got there, but back came Mitchell with something else. Just like you said, getting his attention. Just keeping Katsidis off balance, outboxing him in this round. Outboxing him quite comprehensively at the moment. Never write Katsidis off though. There's that very fast right hand. He really does whip that in. It's a danger shot.
I think it's the pressure is going to be the tough thing for Mitchell to cope with. Good right hand from Katsidis.
And the left hook as well. Mitchell doesn't really want to stay there if he can help it. Not for long anyway.
What worries me is that Katsidis seems able to bully Mitchell when he turns it on. He doesn't turn it off, and he's been lazy again for most of this round. And Mitchell has landed the punches, but I wonder if his plan is to sap the energy from Kevin Mitchell.
On to everything, son. Keep doing it. Jab, keep him. He can't get set with that jabs in his face. And then let the combination go. Yeah. And then let one big one go. Yeah. Don't get trapped on the ropes. Please.
Yeah. Jimmy Tibbs, he's got his son in the corner as well. Mark there, Frank Hopkins on the far side in the corner. Big job tonight for them. They have to get it right too here. And not get carried away by the intoxicating atmosphere that we have here at Upton Park tonight. Claret trunks, remember, of Kevin Mitchell, trying to do it here for East London. The latest in a long line of very stylish, talented Cockney fighters. Katsidis has got him here. Katsidis has got him with one. Shook him out. Mitchell holding on, trying to buy time. And Dave Parrish steps in there at a vital time. Maybe he was certainly shaken up. Bad moments these for Mitchell.
Mitchell has to cover, he has to grab hold, he has to survive here. He should not be fighting back. He doesn't have the experience at this level. He's badly stunned.
Well, he had to come through a torrid 6th round against Carl Johansson earlier on in his career. Mitchell, he did that in a British title fight, but this is much more serious. Can he keep his head in what is now a crisis? The legs don't look too clever to me, Jim.
There's no power in his punches because the legs don't look too clever. Although that was better. He got some leverage into that left hand.
He got one with... It just seemed to buzz up Katsidis for a moment there, but Katsidis will keep on throwing. He knows he's had Mitchell in trouble here. Mitchell somehow needs to get through this round, but there's a long time left in the round, Jim.
There's a confused look on Kevin's face as though he's still stunned by those punches. He took some tremendous shots there, certainly nothing wrong with his chin. Legs are looking a little bit stronger again, he's on the move.
Needs to get life back in those legs. Katsidis is just going to tee off on him, and one other shot could shake him up. But I think Katsidis has been hurt once or twice in this round. Mitchell can punch too. What drama here we have in round 3.
And the snap is back in Mitchell's punches again.
Oh, big left hook, it's hurt him. He's out of it here, it's got to be stopped. It is all over. Kevin Mitchell's dream has died. And Michael Katsidis early in the round, and he had a long time to get through after that.
Yeah, that was a thunderous left hook, but his tactics were wrong. When you're stunned, you have to go into automatic pilot, and you grab hold, you survive, you take a knee, you do anything just to get through the crisis. But Kevin is macho and he wants to come back and blast back. But he did regain the strength in his legs, he did regain the power in his punches, and he did stop Katsidis in his tracks, but still leaving himself wide open. Defences were scattered, and this is where Katsidis really went for it. And this is the point where he had to clinch, or he had to take a knee, had to do something to stop the punches coming his way, but he's been rolled around by the punches. No choice but for referee Dave Parris to step in and stop that.
Big left hook, I think. Watch this in here. There's a big left hook, and I think that really there. That's it. He's gone then. More punches. Referee took exactly the right step there. He had to save